Hey guys, my name is Tim. I'm the master mechanic at Zeiten BMW Mobile Services, and today we have a short video for you on how to do the oil change on F33 BMW 428i. This is N20 engine. It's the same on 3 Series, X1, X3, X2, Z4. Plenty of cars, plenty of BMW have this engine, and the procedure is pretty much the same on all of them. So first of all, open up the hood. First thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna jack up one side of the car. Yes, surprising, just one side. I'm gonna do it on the driver's side because we're near the curb, and position the jack right here. Here's the jack pad right here. So this is where it goes. So I checked up the car, one side. What are we gonna do now? I'm gonna get underneath and take the drain plug out. This is a plastic plug, and all right, so here's where the plug is. We gotta turn this thing right here, open. Now we can open this piece, and the plug is 10mm Allen. I'm gonna, well, not yet. Okay, so the plug is out. Put it just like that. For those of you who argue like, oh, you can't do it, it's not leveled properly, it's impossible, you're stupid. First of all, doesn't really matter. The point of the drain plug is very bottom of everything drains there. Second of all, here's the little trick for you. Is this leveled enough? The next thing, what are we gonna do? Well, first of all, to speed up the draining process, we can open the fuel up cap. And now we're gonna replace the oil filter. This is the standard swivel wrench. Basically, here's the size of it. Make sure you can see it. It's 3.5 inch to 3 7/8 inch. And there you go, counterclockwise. Open it up. Definitely put some rug in here because it's gonna be basically trying to escape. Let it sit for a second, I would say for a minute. Let it drain a bit from the oil filter housing. Every oil filter, we got MON here. You don't need to pay for any kind of premium filters. This is the OEM. If you get the filter from BMW directly, it will have all the BMW packaging. You open it up. Guess what it's gonna say on the filter inside? It's gonna be MON filter with the BMW logo on it. That's it. This one is made in Germany. This is what BMW uses. They sell it for $10. You can buy it for $5. Simple as that. And every kit for this car, it's a HU816Z kit. It comes with the, of course, as usual, 2 O-rings and the new plug. So you don't have to keep the old plug. The new plug always comes with the kit. There you go. Now we can put the filter in first. I'm gonna open up the packaging. Out why I'm doing it. I want to use this plastic put to the bottom of the and then so the plastic is in there, the rug is in here as well, and only now I can put back the filter. Now we're going to replace the O-rings. I can't stress enough, I'm going to be telling this every single oil change video. Change those O-rings. Every single oil change. Always do it. They always come with a filter. They're always there. Just take a second of your time and replace them. Why am I saying this? Because there's been too many cars, just way too many, where there's a significant leak from the oil filter cap just because those gaskets were not changed. And this is ridiculous. Most of the oil change places don't change those seals at all. For the reasons, I don't know, because it's faster. You take it out, you put it back, that's pretty much it. So lubricate the seals. This is one, and this is the other one. Very important. This controls the, regulates basically the Venice solenoid's pressure. Hand tight and a little turn. It says 25 plus 5 Newton meters. Guys, please don't follow that, because I've had a few customers of mine personally, they tried to follow that. They broke the cap off. Just broke it. Had to replace it. And then one guy he drilled into it and he had to replace the oil filter housing itself. Just because the cap broke, he couldn't remove it, he couldn't replace the cap, he drilled into it, broke the thread. That's what happened. Don't do it. Just hand tight it all the way and a little bit more. With this. That's all you need. All the oil is out. All we gotta do is tighten the plug. Don't forget to definitely lubricate the O-ring on this drain plug. And once again, don't go nuts with tightening. It's a plastic oil pan, it's a plastic plug. There is not much tension in there at all. And don't forget to close this piece right here. There you go. We're going to be using Castrol Edge 530 for this car. Remind you, we are in California. We never get negative temperatures, so this oil works year-round for us. And look what the cap says. BMW recommends Castrol. Guys, please don't use Mobil 1. It's a good oil, I know. It's a really good oil, but it's just, from my experience, it doesn't work well with BMWs. So I'm not advertising for Castrol. It's just happened to be the oil that really works well for BMWs. If you want the alternatives, liquid moly is good, Motul is good, as far as I know, for BMWs. Anything other than that, can't tell you much, but I know for sure Mobil 1 is not a great fit. This engine takes 5.1 quarts. This jog is 5 quarts, but I'll tell you the secret: you never drain all 5.1 quarts. There is always something left in the engine. It's not entirely empty, so 5 is enough. You don't need to buy 5.1 quart just because you didn't put 0.1 quart of oil. You'll measure it and you'll see it's gonna be full for sure. Ouch. Not a drop left. That's how you do it. Okay, otherwise just check everything. If you haven't left anything, we're all good. Now it's time to close it. And let's get inside to reset the computer. We can do it with the machine, but I'll also show you how to do it manually in here. To reset the oil change intervals, all we gotta do is hold this button right here in the corner of the speedometer, in the left bottom corner, with the door closed. That's important. There you go. Release it, press it again, hold it, reset, release it, press and hold again. There you go. Nice and simple. Now we start the car, and I'm gonna let it to run a little bit because we need to measure the oil level, and it's gonna be full, but just to make sure, always measure your oil level. So to measure the oil level, what we're gonna do is we're gonna press the menu button, back to menu, choose vehicle info, vehicle status, and engine oil level. Measure engine oil level, and it's not available right now because the car needs to reach operational temperature, and then we will be able to start the measurement. So when it's you will see when it will be available to start the measurement. So this is it, guys. This is how you change the oil on N20 engine. There's also actually we have the plastic plug right here, but on some later models there is a regular metal 17mm nut bolt, drain plug basically. So if you're buying the filter from AutoZone, they will have both the metal one and the plastic drain plug in there, but all of them will have the O-rings. Thank you guys for watching. don't break the car and do your oil change on time. Thank you. See you in the next video.